Interested in getting tickets to a concert or sporting event? Use SeatGeek and get $20 off on your next purchase with promo code OBERSPORTS. That's OBERSPORTS, OBERSPORTS. What's going on, guys? Jacob over here coming to you with my reactions to Game 2 of Bucks versus Heat in the first round of the NBA playoffs. The Bucks take this one by 34 points, 132-98, an absolute domination by Milwaukee. I mean, what else can you say about this game? I mean, the Bucks just played about as perfect as you possibly could. They shut down pretty much every impact player on the Heat. Duncan Robinson did not have an impact on this game. Neither did Jimmy Butler. Neither did Bam Adebayo. The only two guys that really had good games for the Heat were Dragic and Dedmon off the bench. Other than that, pretty much everybody was bad on the Heat. The Bucks just locked them up. And really, the three-point shooting was great tonight for Milwaukee. That was really a huge difference maker on offense, especially Bryn Forbes, who made 6 threes and scored 22 points. But, that defensive intensity that the Bucks brought tonight, and really in Game 1, too, they're clearly frustrating the Heat a lot, especially Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was awful in Game 1, and he was extremely mediocre in tonight's game, too. He only had 10 points on 4 of 10 shooting, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. He was just completely ineffective, and that's their best player. The Bucks threw a lot of different looks at them, and, it was just an all-around, dominating effort. And there's not too much else to say about this game. It's just the Bucks look locked in right now. And, I'm not going to say anything about this series going forward because I know I have personal first-hand experience of 2-0 series leads going to waste by the Milwaukee Bucks. I will say, though, the Miami Heat are not the Toronto Raptors of 2019. But still, I'm not going to say anything. But the Bucks are definitely in a very good spot right now heading into Miami. They need to take one of those games in Miami, and then they come home for Game 5, and they have a chance to win the series there. They could even win both games in Miami and not even have to come back home. But either way, just win one game in Miami, and the Bucks are sitting pretty. But tomorrow's game for sure, or not tomorrow's game, but Thursday's game for sure, a huge game, especially for the Heat. Not really a must-win for the Bucks, but you definitely want to win that game to try and put them away, 3-0 lead, it's pretty insurmountable, especially having to play, if the Heat were to extend it to 7, you'd have to play 2 of the next 4 on the road. You'd have to win 2 road games against the Bucks. Yeah, they're in a really good spot right now, the Milwaukee Bucks, and Giannis tonight, fantastic. It was really interesting, though, seeing how the Heat reacted to being down that bad. There's a lot of dirty plays. I'll be honest, the one play by Dragic kind of pulling Middleton to the ground and then locking his ankle between his legs. That was really dangerous. Then Ariza tackling Giannis kind of and then using his body to get up off of him. That was really dangerous. That got a flagrant as well. Both those plays were flagrants on Dragic and Ariza. And then there was one play, I think, in the fourth quarter. It might have been Ariza. I'm not sure who was on him. Maybe it was Dedmon. But they kind of fouled Giannis, and they kind of kept fouling him after the whistle was blown. It was really not great. And then Portis kind of stepped in, and then Giannis just did his little soccer, or I should say football. The correct term is football, not soccer. Football kicking around, with the basketball. I got a T for that, of course, because the NBA hates fun. But it was really interesting to see them do that because the Heat last year to me seemed like a really mentally tough team. But mentally tough teams don't do shit like that when they're down that bad. They kind of just take their L and move on and act like professionals. But the Heat really weren't doing that. So, gotta say, that's big. I really feel like that kind of shows a lot about what their mentality is right now. They don't really feel they feel frustrated. They don't feel like they're in a good spot right now. And the Bucks have definitely come out and just kind of thrown a lot of things at them that they weren't expecting. I got to give credit to Mike Budenholzer. We haven't won the series yet, so I'm going to withhold on giving him full credit until we win this series, but he has done some really good things. He has thrown a lot of different looks at Jimmy Butler. He's had Giannis on him a lot. He's had Drew Holiday on him a lot. They've kind of just really been all over them defensively, and really that was kind of my big area of concern coming into the series. Like, have the Bucks really improved that much on defense? Obviously, with the addition of Drew, you'd think yes, but are they going to revert to their old habits or not? And they so far they have not. They're switching a lot. They're really just kind of confusing them. I mean, there are times where they almost have like a different guy and a different player coming up the court each different defensive possession. It's just really, really interesting to see how they're doing this. And I have to give Budenholzer credit for that, because it's definitely confusing and frustrating the Miami Heat on offense. So keep that shit up, and the Bucks are looking good. Right now they're looking good, and you win one in Miami, you come home for Game 5, and I'm feeling pretty good about their chances to win this one pretty quickly. So, hey, we still have to win 2 more games, though. We still have to win 2 more games. So, I'm not going to get ahead of myself here. The series is far from over. The Miami Heat are a very good basketball team, and they can come back in this series. They could even come back and tie the series. So, I will not say a word. But all I'll say is that the Bucks are looking good right now. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got to say in this video. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. How many games do you think this series is going to go after the Bucks take a 2-0 lead? And do you think the Heat or the Bucks will come on top at the end of this series? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Go Brewers. Bucks, not Brewers. I just got a Brewers notification. Sorry. Go Bucks for the deer.